It's your favorite Christian lifestyle blogger, Rachel Selah. Welcome back to my channel. I always say page, and I don't know why, but welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting me, thank you so much for spending time with me on today. I pray that all is well with you. And with that being said, everyone, please do not forget to subscribe, comment, like, and definitely share all of my content. Let's get this great work out. And again, we should never want to keep all this goodness to ourselves. So let's get right into this video. I'm so anxious to get to it. And yeah, let's go. So by the title of this video, you can tell we are talking about some interesting, serious business today. Yes, losing my virginity. I think it is very important for people to share their experiences, to share their testimony, to share, their standpoint on things, so that someone out there who may be going through a similar situation does not feel like they're the only one, like by themselves, like they're the only one who's alone dealing with these thoughts or dealing with these situations and these experiences. So I wanted to come on here and just basically be truthful and have a heart to heart with you all regarding, the whole idea, the whole experience of losing my virginity. Now, I am a virgin, and I will define virgin as what it is: never being with a man or never having a man onto you, however the Bible says it. So I have not had any digital sex, so I have not been fingered, I have not had any oral sex, I have not performed oral, I have received oral, so no fellatio, no cunnilingus, and I have not done any anal sex as well. So the penetration of the default penetration of your normal with basically I never had sex. I haven't had like any auxiliary sex whatsoever, so I am genuinely a virgin. I just wanted to clear the air and know that does not automatically make me pure, automatically make me 100% pure, 100% perfect. No, by a long shot, no. Hopefully you guys will hear more about my testimony regarding that in a later video, in a later future video. Hopefully you're subscribed so you can actually see it. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So lately I have been praying about losing my virginity, as in mentally understanding what will happen when, if God willing, that moment arises. When that moment comes, that look, I'm already stuttering. That moment is tremendous to someone who has never ever experienced it. And society has washed down sex a lot to make it seem like sex is just sex, when in actuality it's not. Sex in covenant, in marriage, is actually a symbol of worship. When you have sex with your partner, your souls are uniting. Even though you're one now together, your bodies are uniting to glorify God. There is a exchange, there is a spiritual exchange, there is a spiritual deposit, and it's deep. And I believe scientifically, once you have had sex with someone, their DNA is in you. Like, you got that. Like, that's a soul tie, honey. Like, that's a soul tie. So for me, and I'm not gonna really speak too deeply on the spiritual stuff or whatnot, but I just wanted to let you know I am a Christian, and that's what is my foundation. But it's just a lot. I have been really thinking about the moment. I used to tell my friends that, hey, when it comes down to it, I may be running around the room on my honeymoon night trying to calm Bae down, be like, do we really have to get it in? Do we really have to do it tonight? Let's just hold out. And now it's like, yes, like, girl, you may have to go through this. And it's exciting It is. It's very exciting, and I am looking forward to it. I believe it's genuinely. I can't even express it, but I feel like it is so special to be able to give someone such a gift. And I've always wanted my husband to be able to brag about being my first, my last, and my only. If you know that movie reference, comment below. So I always wanted that. I always wanted that. And I never really understood, like, I didn't really tap into my virginity until like later in my 20s. I am 27, so later in my 20s. But like back in high school, I just was not trying to get pregnant. Like, I wasn't having sex because I was not trying to get pregnant. And if anything that could trigger me to having like full-blown sex, I wasn't doing it. So that's why I didn't have any anal, any digital sex, any oral sex, because I knew that it would eventually lead to, you know, regular sex. And I was like, I'm not trying to get pregnant. I know how it is to come from a single parent home and having to figure out balance and having to figure out how, you know, ends are going to be met and this and that. And not to bash my mother. I love her, I respect her, and I thank her for showing so much strength, because it takes a lot to raise children on your own. So me being a firstborn, if I experienced that, I was like, nah, I'm gonna hold out until like I'm actually married. Like, it was just like, I'm gonna hold out because I don't want one to get kicked out of my mama's house, because she was like, if anybody brought any kids up in here, we had to go. So that was like, oh my gosh, like, no, you know, as a teen, you're like, oh, you know, like, where am I gonna go? What can I do? So it's just like, that always locked me down. That kept me locked down. But to be an adult, to be a saved, sanctified, discipled, fire baptized, read my Bible, like aware, have a relationship with God, to be an adult now, I am so godly proud of myself. And I don't ever say, oh, I'm a virgin, just to boast. If you really, really know me, I rarely speak about it in the sense of like, you know, glorifying it to the world. Like, that's like nothing for me to brag about, because we're all supposed to be virgins if we were, you know, following what we need to follow. We also were supposed to be pure before we got married. So this, what I'm doing, is not it's not like you know, a huge celebration for me to be like throwing my own parade. No, like, you're supposed to have your legs closed, and you're supposed to be waiting until you're in a proper covenant where you are properly covered and your dignity is properly covered for you to go and to do that part of life. So that's just where I'm at. And I had to come to a place to realize that it will happen one day. You will, God willing, you will have to lay up with somebody. And y'all, I look forward to it. I look forward to being my husband's playground. I look forward to being his, you know, his whore. I look forward to being his downtime, like, and his uptime. Hey, somebody. And I'm just giving him 100%. Like, I don't need to sugarcoat it. Like, this is speaking in the context of marriage, and I could be bold about my sexuality in my marriage and speaking regarding my marriage, because there's no question. No one questions a wife when it comes to her sex life. Everybody knows that she's getting hers, and she's getting hers good. So I can speak proudly and boldly about being my husband's playground and being where he comes to release and to relieve himself, because my dignity will be covered. Everyone knows that I belong to him, he belongs to me, and that's mine. And that's the type of attitude that I want to have when I am having sex. I don't want to be in secrecy. I don't want to be, hiding my pregnancy until it's the last trimester and surprising everybody. Yeah, oh yeah, guys, I'm actually having a baby, because you're gonna have to explain how this little individual came, like where this individual came from. And not to throw shade, but that's what I see. And we can like play like we don't realize that, but that's what happens in society. No one speaks about the awkward conversation you have to have with your parents or your guardians saying that you're pregnant and you're not married. When you're married and you become pregnant, ain't nobody, oh my gosh, like, so when did this happen? It's a different type of reaction. It's a different type of celebration. And I've seen wives who were like pregnant and was like giving us life because they knew that they were a wife. Like, it's a different aura. And you can't tell me if you've been having kids or you've been having children with somebody, you cannot tell me that not one of your immediate surroundings are asking you, so when you gonna get married? when y'all get married. And you know, I don't want to stay in too much in that lane, but that happens. So I don't want that. Okay, I want everyone to know, yes, there's a ring on my finger. I'm throwing it back. I'm having a great old time, and I'm glorifying the Lord in the midst of it. So I am in a space where I can actually mentally digest me having sex. And a lot of people don't understand that, because as a virgin, you got to understand, we don't share our bodies. Like, we do not do this. Like, we don't have the virgin that I described earlier. So if you never, like, you know, been like that, it's a whole different psyche digestion. Like, you got to understand that this man or this woman is going to have demands over your body, and you can't deny them. If you're in your right, sane, biblical mind, you can't deny them of their body, because you become one. And it's like, I can't just come home like I come home now and chill and plan my night and sleep good, and nobody tapping my shoulders, and nobody, you know, pulling down my drawers trying to get some. First of all,
you're not supposed to have any drawers when you're in bed. Sorry.
Ain't nobody, yo, lifting up my shirt or what, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, oh my gosh, like, this can actually happen, and I look forward to it. And that's just me personally having a relationship with God and being in covenant with Him. He's my first marriage, y'all. That's my first relationship, my God. And the way He has, you know, broken down my minds and my thought process and my emotions, the way I interpret things, I hear things, touch things, taste things, see things, feel things. Like, it's so much different. So I can be this submissive to my husband, who I don't even know who he is, because I'm in a relationship with God. God has been working on me, and I have allowed Him to come into my life and to work on me, because I've been sincerely seeking Him. So to my future husband, baby, if you're out there, I want to let you know, first and foremost, I love you, and I cannot wait to give you this gift. You are everything I've been praying for. You deserve this. I don't care how you feel before you met me. You deserve this. And I take godly pride knowing that I'm not out here in these streets giving anybody any tastes, any, you know, sneak peeks of what I have invested, and I'm so ready to give to you. I love you so much, and I pray that you're excited to receive me as I am excited to receive you, and that you too are protecting your body emotionally, physically, mentally, as we come together one day. I love you so much, babe, and I can't wait for our moment. And I know you're gonna be the person to teach me and walk me through things, and what an honor it is to give you all of that, to have that in your possession, for you, through God, be able to glorify Him even more with this gift that I will present to you. I love you, babes, and I keep saying that because I love you already. I'm praying for you, and we'll meet each other soon. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video expressing my thoughts of losing my virginity, and it's like a virginity diary, and I honestly look forward to sharing this side of my life, because I just feel like I should, and it's very interesting too. So don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and definitely share. Do not forget to turn on your notifications, so every time I drop new content, you will be the first to know. Guys, I love you. Thank you so much for hanging with me, for hanging with your girl. Until next time, it's your favorite Christian lifestyle blogger, Rachel Silla. Bye. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media accounts. See you there.